Hey guys, so we're back with another video. This time is going to be talking about Jeepers Creepers Reborn. If you haven't seen my American Horror Story video that I did about what the season might be, and I made some shout outs to my YouTuber fans, you guys could go check it out. These are considered as my cosmic reporters. You guys could go check them out. So let's get right into this. So Jeepers Creepers Reborn will be released tomorrow in theaters for a 3-day theatrical release. So what do we know about the Creeper coming in for this one? We know the last time we heard from him or seen the Creeper, he died, or his feeding cycle got cut off. He was stuck in the attacker's barn, that his wings got cut off, one of his legs is missing, one of his arms is missing. In a weird way, they kind of like was trying to sew the Creeper's parts back, which I saw in the second movie. I went back to rewatch it because they wanted to be a tourist attraction where people could pay off. We even saw that in the second movie, where at the end people were paying to go see the Creeper's body. So the Tagger's Born became like a circus somewhat. Flash forwarding to the third movie, it was a timeline between the first and second movie, where what happened to Derry, and from Derry what happened to the after Derry got captured by the Creeper in the first movie. The third movie explained that the aftermath, like the morning after Derry got captured. It's as bad as third was, it kind of bridged the gap between what happened after the night before, where we saw the Creeper went to another feeding location and he basically started feeding on some kids, and then from then on, at the end of the third movie, we saw that he went after the kids that were leaving to go to this basketball game, and that's how we end up with the second movie. So from the second movie, we saw that the Creeper not only had this darker appearance, and he had this pitch black appearance, like a dark tar, like this black dark omen from the second movie. And we saw that even that the Creeper had abilities that we didn't know before. We started getting glimpses of that from the first movie, where every time the Creeper is either around or with like a group of people, the Creeper tends to trigger one person to become like a psychic, or he has somewhat of a psychic ability, or because the Creeper has been living for such many times, that the people that became psychic or somewhat, or kind of like ancestors of the people that became new psychic in the modern day. Like for an example, if you look at the what's that movie called, It, how it basically tracks down the people that he made the deal with from the very beginning when he landed on Derry, the town of Derry, right? So it's very similar to what the Creeper is doing, where he kind of knows who is who based on all the lineage of people that he's been hunting, that those people created kids, grandkids, or somewhat like that, and that's how he's able to keep track on those people, because the Creeper has been living for a long time. So what makes you not say that he may know your ancestors, because he's been tracking down the chosen people that those ancestors has chosen to the Creeper to keep feeding. Because at a point, even in the comic books, if you guys haven't read some of the comics books, some people revere the Creeper as a god or a dragon god. So we might get some similarities backstory on this upcoming Jeepers Creepers reboot franchise, and that I would love for them to give him a proper backstory. He looks like a old religion deity, or he could be considered as a omen deity, something where it's like a Loa, like a almost like a Caribbean Loa, or something that people used to worship in back in those ancient times. And over time, those things didn't become a practice. So over time, he lost his followers. So in order for him to gain followers, he had to put installed fear into new followers. So you might even think of it like that, because based on the trailer of the Reborn, it became like a festival or a celebration for the creeper. So it's very interesting. I think that the new upcoming movie might explain a lot of things, especially like the creeper has a lot of different hidden mechanism in his body that's able to bring him back. Because the last time we saw, his entire body of the head became very fresh, and his head basically closed like a flower when the basically when he really ended his feeding cycle. So what makes you think that the creeper might come back in a different way, but it's still gonna be the creeper? So make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel for more Jeepers Creepers news, or any news. You guys can follow my channel, and I can't wait for tomorrow.